This is Daniel Mars from the Sacramento County Chair. It's one of our assembly persons, Michelle, our co-chair Roy, Senator Tommy back here, then Doug, our friend of the program. And we're here to read the first of the new set of grievances, Chapter 2, the new 95 grievances that we'll be reading every Tuesday from now on at courthouses around the state. So here we go. State of California notice to all Californians. Chapter 2, Grievance 1, April 28, 2020. New California is a new state in development, exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in the United States Constitution, Article 4, Sections 3 and Section 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence, January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold people's powers without legal authority and pursuing invariably to the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. The preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned county within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and posterity. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The counties of New California State brought forward 95 Chapter 1 grievances between January 2018 and November 2019. On April 28, 2020, New California State will issue 95 additional Chapter 2 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. State of New California, Grievance 1, Declaration Grievance Statement of Facts. The people of New California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California's state government is in direct violation of the following. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in its union a Republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. United States Constitution, Article 6. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Order of the day. Resist the tyrant, resist tyranny. The true purpose of all governments is to promote the welfare and provide for the protection and security of the governed. And when any form of organization of government proves inadequate for or subversive of this purpose, it is the right, it is the duty of the people to alter or abolish it. The existing state of California government, thus called, has not only abused the powers nominally entrusted to it, but with the connivance and active aid of the executive, has usurped and exercised other powers to the manifest injury of the people, which, if permitted, will inevitably subject them to despotism and tyranny. According to the Declaration of Independence, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. While good reason and common sense dictated an emergency response to the COVID-19 threat, which resulted in widespread mass compliance, we must now declare an end to the temporary and voluntary curtailment of our constitutional liberties. Henceforth, and beginning this day, we no longer offer emergency consent, and therefore governments do not have the just powers to further infringe on our rights to assemble and move. The recent weeks have demonstrated that politicians at the state and local level throughout California are seizing upon political opportunity to further oppress the citizens of New California. Tyranny through the use of medical, statistical, and political malpractice have become the order of the day in New California. The dangers of continuing in blind compliance to unconstitutional dictates and edicts are leading to irreparable damage to the present crop, the harvest, destroying the cycle of our vital food chain, systems of production, economic and financial ruin to millions of families and business, leading to deaths because of delayed diagnosis and treatment due to the lockdown. While we supported voluntary precautions during this time, we would no longer play a part of the unconstitutional dictates and edicts of a despotic governor and his unelected officials who are using the machinery of government to destroy our constitutional rights. Our citizens, now suffering from hunger and financial ruin, must be supported by the liberties that are essential for the resumption of normal life. It is reasonable to quarantine the sick, but not the healthy. We encourage citizens to support and patronize our small businesses and the social climate of liberty that is essential to preventing the current situation from becoming the new normal. Today, California is a state of freefall at all levels. This freefall has been orchestrated over the past 70 years by socialists and communists, and we're now nearing the end of their socialist communist plan that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce the United States citizens living in California under absolute despotism. All their plans have been made in direct violation of both Article 4, Section 4, and Article 6 of the United States Constitution. There is one hope, and that hope is a new Constitution that the state of New California will provide to those in New California State. Insurrection. The government of California, the current socialist governor, and the monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the United States Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 and the Emergency Economic Powers Act are United States federal laws that govern the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawless insurrection and rebellion. Acts of succession. Therefore, the California government, in conjunction with the socialist state executive, instituted wherever the current socialist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on the United States citizens living in California with the intent to succeed from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting socialist government of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the United States citizens and United States citizens living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 or the Emergency Economic Powers Act to end the tyranny being foisted upon Americans or the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings, and like we mentioned earlier, we'll be reading every Tuesday from now on until these are done. And if you want to check out New California State Movement, you can go to newcaliforniastate.com or ncs51.com and find all the information you want there. Thank you.